Greetings, I'm in the outdoor shack, or well, the garden bar, the Amateur Arms. It hasn't actually got a name, but I do occasionally run radios from here. There's probably a spare bit of coax hanging here right now. But I'm just out here opening a box, some post from UK Antennas, and no denying what could possibly be inside, because it says multiband 80, 40, 20, 15 and 10 meter shortened end fed. So this half-wave end fed comes with some instructions attached to the QR code. Please download the instruction manual, and of course it comes with the 80 meter coil. Incidentally, I ordered this on Friday and it arrived on Monday, and that was second class postage signed for. Really good service. There you go, little 80 meter coil that needs to be put on the end of this little beauty with a nice chunky insulator. That's the very end, and then we've got the other side here all ready to go. All I need to do is find somewhere to put this beast of a... Let me put this camera down so I can actually do this. You would not believe how well made these things are. ukantennas.co.uk, multi-band, end-fed, 80, 40, 20, 15, 10, as I've already said. Inside that, it's packed with resin, it's waterproof, there's all kinds of cool stuff going on that makes this a super solid bit of kit. Just got to stick it on a pole, add an earth to one of these nuts here, and then find out how it's going to fit in the garden. I shall be reporting the results I get. So as soon as the wind dies down, I'll get it up, he said. I'm in Moonraker. There's nobody here. No, I've actually paid for it. They've gone. I've got to get to the car, get home so I can use this stuff. Must close the door on the way out. You may be wondering why I look like I've been dragged through a bush. There's a big bush here that I've just been dragged through. I've been putting my 4 meter, there it is, see it up there, all the way up there. I've been putting my 4 meter antenna back up to kind of post storm height. And I thought, while I'm here, I'll stick the antenna that you saw earlier on. That's the 80, 40, 20, 15, 10, 400 watt PEP UK Antennas end fed. And I've put it just underneath my long wire, and I'm going to run them roughly the same direction, but not too close together, so that I can do a comparison, because I think the long wire is going to have to come down. It's nice to be able to do top band, but I'm never on it. And I am now going to feed the coax into the shed, and then find a pathway for the actual antenna itself and attach the 80 meter section on the end. I just gone and got 20 meters of coax with plugs on both ends, because I thought I was going to stick the other end right up there, but do you know what, I can't be bothered, and now I've got maybe 10 meters too much coax. So I'll see how it works, then maybe cut it down later. I don't know how much loss. I could probably work out the loss of 10 meters of coax, but right now I can't be bothered, because I've got an equally long piece of very similar, what's this? Yeah, RG213 on the 4 meter, and what have I got on the long wire? Nothing special. So I can't help but think that this is going to perform better than the long wire. So it doesn't matter what you do. There's guy ropes coming off here and all kinds of stuff. Doesn't matter what you do in amateur radio, because there's trees and poles and wires and bits of string involved. Everything looks like a botch job. I'm hoping that what you can see right now gives you the illusion I kind of loosely know what I'm doing. I didn't film me actually putting it up and stuff for, let's say, health and safety reasons, because it was bad enough being on a ladder up here and doing other such stuff. But this is attached very firmly to a metal pole, which itself is earthed. So I'm going to wait until I put an actual other earth on here. I've got the earth wire that's currently on the long wire, which I shall potentially attached to this should the long wire come down. At the moment, the long wire is doing a very good job of being a guy rope, and this antenna here, well, that piece of string there is actually attached to a modified G5RV, the ZK6BKW, which is on top of the Comet GP9. Yeah, I just hope that another antenna is not noticed by the good lady who is going to be out here shortly if I don't go inside and make the dinner. So fingers crossed, I shall get some results in video at some point. It's where I put the other end, that's the problem. 40 meters is going crazy. So I've switched over to 40 meters because I know the ZX6BKW is really good on 40 meters, and it's very high. Well, it's higher than anything else. Bit of a pile up here momentarily. 7.129. So this is the ZX6BKW I'm on now. Let me flick to the long wire. That's the long wire. This is the new antenna. Okay. So I'm getting 9 plus 20. 5 and 9 plus 20. Some pile-up action. Let's go long wire. Long wire plus 10 just then. No, 5 and 9. It's hard to tell on this band. And I'm going to go to the ZX6BKW. Yeah, plus 10 straight up. Definitely comparable. The end-fed half wave comparable to the ZX BKW. I can't help but think the long wire is going to have to do a runner. I've done a lot of testing on the receiving, and I'm really impressed with the results I'm receiving with the antenna where it is right now. And I thought it'd be quicker for me to test using FT8 to get a rough idea, thanks to there being a map on a PSK reporter of whereabouts my signal is being heard. For some reason, I cannot for the life of me tune in the long wire. Really struggling to tune in a 40 meter long wire to 80 meters, which shouldn't happen. So I don't know what's going on there. So getting tired now. I think I've established that the long wire is too fiddly and not performing that well and isn't really worth including in the test anymore. So I'm just testing between the ZK6BKW and the end-fed half wave. And on 40 meters, for example, anything you see that has 3-4 minutes is on the end-fed half wave, and everything that has 1 minute or 2 minutes, I don't see any 2 minutes, but 1 minute and 0 minutes is from the ZK6BKW. So I'm really surprised because it's in such a better position, that ZK6 antenna, and yet it's not reaching over to the States like this seems to be on FT8. Obviously more tests are needed with voice and other such stuff to know for sure, but I shall wait till it's even better position higher up. But so far, I mean, I'm pretty satisfied. It's a serious bit of kit, and it's working really well without a tuner. So looking forward to working with this antenna moving forward. Really good for the money, I think. What was it, about 80 quid? And super simple to set up. Should you have 22.5 odd meters in which to fit it in. Okay, now we're talking. I was just about to go to bed and I spotted a call sign on FT8, and I'm like, I don't recognise that call sign. 7 Tango 22 Alpha November Tango, and I'm like, where's that from? Algeria. Couldn't get them. I could see them, but I couldn't get them. And then I realised I was on the ZK6. Get back on the end-fed half wave. I'm on the end-fed half wave. And they are chatting to me. Okay, kind of, the computers are chatting to each other using FT8. But I've just given him a signal report. He's given me a signal report, or she, whoever's behind the call sign. And I've just said 7.3 I just need them to confirm that they got me, and I'll have a new country on my new antenna that isn't even in a great position. Find out what happens later, because it's struggling right now. I don't need to put any more power. It will get through. Fingers crossed. Come on. Come on. This would be too long a video if I wait till it actually happens. Ready? Ready? Now. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! There we have it! New country, new antenna. And fed halfway for the win.
If you're only interested in receiving voice transmissions, there isn't very much available in the way of consumer equipment that can pick up these broadcasts.